Yo, it's your boy AKMan Jones. It's windy as hell out here, and we are back here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin at the Masonic Center for ACW 59. This is our last stop before Water City WrestlingCon next May on the 11th, right down the road at the Oshkosh Convention Center. We've got a big lineup of matches tonight, and hopefully we'll get some more matches announced for that show next month. But until then, let's go watch some wrestling.
Water City WrestlingCon. Black is afraid to show up and wrestle at Grace. Last year, WrestlingCon Black is too afraid to show up and wrestle at Grace. Now this year, I have no match. I worked my ass off to make this title what it is. This title in any other man's hands is nothing more than a mid-card afterthought. This championship elite. And the fact that I beat Big Fat Chris Bogger time again. Doesn't matter how I got the job done, I got the job done. And he's in the main event. Riddle me that! Hello, Drake Daniels, who gets paid to sit up there on his fat ass. So, meanwhile, I'm out here putting my title on the line, being defending champion. And he's in the main event and I'm not. Riddle me that! So now, I'm going to issue an open challenge to anybody in the back who wants to face me at WrestlingCon. But let me warn you, you are getting the most determined, most pissed off version of Adam Grace that there's ever been.
Oh! The Dojo Boys collide!
Well, Adam Grace, it's been a while. Hello. Howdy, partner. I'm not sure what's gotten into you with the hat and the thing on your face. I feel like you're having a bit of an identity crisis. I hear a lot of whining and complaining from you. You've been given the world here, and you're just not happy with it. The fact that you're wearing that around your shoulder while wearing that hat makes you want to knock your face off.
Oh!
You're not the guy I broke into the business with 10 years ago anymore. I don't know what happened to him. I used to feel like I knew you better than I've ever known anybody in wrestling, and now I have no clue who you are. One thing I know you're not is the best person to hold that Water City Championship.
Oh!
So, Malachi might fears Grace, but Colin Brooks doesn't.
Yeah!
Brooks and Grace at WrestlingCon for the Water City Championship.
Yeah!
And I promise you I will not cancel on the show.
Oh!
Thank you, Colin, for all your kind words. You know, I'm glad it's you that stepped up to the plate. A man, someone I broke in with. Not one of the boys in the back, a man. So why don't you and I do this? We don't need a big name. We don't need a special referee. I need someone that I've known for 10 years better than anyone to face me and prove that I am the best. So why don't you and I go out there and kill it?
Yeah! Oh! It's on! It's on! Woo! Woo! Uh-oh.
find out Steven.
Steven! Boo!
I know what you want to find out. You want to find out. Shut up!
No! Steven!
Hey, watch this for a second. That's how that works. You want to find out why I hit you in the back with a chair? I'll tell you why, Shane. You were my ride and die. You took me from here to here. All right, you taught me the ins and outs.
Whoa!
Listen, all you do is complain. I made you a two-time ACW tag team champion. Oh, we're not talking about that, okay? If you remember, 2 times, right? The first time we won the tag titles over, was it the loser's fault, not player's fault? Who got the pin? I got the pin. Second time we won the tag titles over whatever. Who got the pin, Shane? I got the pin. While you were sitting out here on the floor going, oh, I'm moving along. Oh, Hey, how about that match, huh? I'm going to give you guys a little peek behind the curtain. For the last couple of months since we decided to start planning WrestlingCon, we had the hardest time this year trying to figure out who our guests are going to wrestle. And it's because we have a roster full of killers back here. And I think after coming out and being able to watch this, because obviously there's not a chair, so I had to sit right here and watch it. I think you guys proved, just like everybody else back there, that anybody on this roster can compete with anybody else in the world.
Hell yeah!
So with that said, Jaden Mercer, at Water City WrestlingCon 2024, I want you to represent this company against former Ring of Honor heavyweight champion Jay Lee.
Whoa!
Hold on. He gets Jay Lethal. There's one more guest that needs a match. Hey, Salem Crane, how about on May 11th at the Oshkosh Convention Center, you have the biggest match of your life when you go one-on-one with Nick Nemeth.
You two represent everything here. You two represent this. Show them what you do.
Yeah!
Welcome to Intermission.
It's a three-pronged attack.
T-Public, Make Wrestle, and Pro Wrestling Tees.
Pro Wrestling Tees?
I'll show you. Hey, you!
Buy a t-shirt.
Yeah, all right.
I'm in.
Buy all your awesome MS Paint and AKMan Jones merch at Pro Wrestling Tees, T-Public, and MakeWrestle.com today. Hey, you! Yeah, you! You look like a freak. A freak for collectible toys. Let's head on into Freak Toys here in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Just look at all these Pokemans. Ninja Turtles, He-Man, and Lunchboxes. They've even got Power Rangers. Whoa, sick X-Men and Batman. Whoa, it's Brett Favre. And an endless wall of Funko Pops. Whoa, it's Jeffrey Giraffe. Look at all this Star Wars. Even more Star Wars. There's so much Star Wars stuff here that even Han Solo looks shook. Now this is your boy's favorite part. Look at this selection of professional wrestling action figures. Even scary looking Brian Myers looks pumped. Oh man, your boy can spend thousands here. Just look at this wall of figures. Just look at all this. Ooh, a little bit of the bubbly. And so much more. So come on down to Freak Toys and relive your childhood at 520 North A Street, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Don't forget to follow them on all forms of social media and check out the website. Join the Freak Toys Army today. AKMan Jones Goes to the Wrestling is brought to you by Friendly Chops Photography. Dork Side of the Ring podcast, where your nerdy obsession with professional wrestling isn't just tolerated,
It is celebrated.
and by viewers like you. And if you'd like to sponsor AKMan Jones, contact your boy today.
same, but my son missing.
Give your mouth a rest, all right?
Yeah.
None of these people care what you have to blubber about. Flap your big gums, all right? I don't like you.
Same.
For many reasons. I'm glad you're wearing a hat because your hair is stupid. That's the worst thing I've seen all night. Shame on Christmas. Two, you just like skate on by. I don't think you've defended this since December. I mean, if you have, I don't remember so much. It's been a really good match. We're going to be going on 5 months of you not defending this title. That's disgusting. Somebody like you wakes up in the morning on the way to work, they stop off at Burger King and have breakfast.
Oh!
Go on a lunch break, they go to Arkadius for lunch. On the way home, they stop off at McDonald's. Maybe hit the gym twice a week. But yeah, you go to bed and you wake up with 6-pack and biceps. It really pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie. I've worked so hard to get here. The first time I stepped in this ring, I was 450 pounds. And here you go. Eating everything under the sun, barely working, not defending the title. I've climbed this mountain, and it's going to be like the little yodeling guy in The Price is Right. Yodeling. But if I lose over that, no, I'm going to stop right here.
Woo!
Now, I know you have these two nimrods who just, I think, lost in the last match, which is funny. Speaking of nimrods, now I know these two idiots are going to play some kind of factor at WrestlingCon, I'm sure. But if you think for 1 second that those two cheese weasels and your stupid haircut are going to get between me and this title, you, sir, are sadly mistaken. I'm going to sign this contract. I'll tell you what, when I take the title next month, you can keep my autograph on this. Well, congrats on the weight loss, Kevon. I'm not going to be impressed until you're taking your shirt off at the pool. Well, give me another congratulations on learning all my favorite restaurants. Those are my keys to success. You had a hell of a run to get here. You're not here because you lost, you're here because you won. Some would say that's no talent, others would say luck. But I got news for you, Chief. I'm like a black cat. Everyone's luck magically runs out when I cross the path. And I might not have any T's in my signature cross, but this is me crossing your path. That's all for me. I'll see your ass in time.
Guys, I am here with ACW rookie Kevon Lee. You debuted officially last year in the Rumble, but really you debuted at the Tanner show where you beat up on Adam Christopher. And ever since then, you blow my mind. You get this your size, your strength, your speed, your agility, and you're just getting better. I just want to say there's been so many rookies to come out of the ACW Training Academy who at first I kind of had to warm myself up to them, and I love those guys now. You right out the gate blew my mind, and you have become one of my favorites so far. I want to know what's your mission here at ACW from Con and onward.
Keep staying undefeated. I mean, this is becoming kind of a reoccurring thing. Just me going out there, throwing who's ever coming at me, and then just winning. So I'm just gonna keep that going. I like our training. I like the guys we got here. We got a good group of guys. So I like the competition. I welcome it, and I keep planning on beating everyone. So that's the goal. Con and onward. I don't know what I'm doing at Con yet, so at a certain point, it's just like I'm just gonna keep calling people out, see what happens, see what's going on. So
I was talking to my boy Ted over here. He thinks you're winning the battle royal.
He's a smart man. So.
Hell yeah!
For passion, for fashion, for the ACW faithful. The ACW faithful presents TED Talks ACW.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the ACW faithful and Mr. ACW faithful, Ted and Josh. I have so many questions, so many opinions I want to get from all you guys. Number one, all week I've just been thinking, what do you two think about real glass?
Cry me a river.
Real glass. Oh, what do you think about real glass, Ted? Come on.
You know, you just got to play it safe, and you got to take advice from the locker room leader. And when the locker room leader tells you to avoid real glass, I mean, you just got to listen, because you never know when it's going to happen. So.
Cry me a river. That's all I got to say. I'm not being a scapegoat here.
yeah. All right. Let's get our mind on ACW.
Better promotion.
Much better. We saw so many stories develop and so many matches created here tonight. I can't even put into words how excited I am for next month. What are your guys' thoughts on the matches that were made tonight, on the stories that were created, finished even? What do you think about some of the announcements? Give me all your thoughts.
Well, I think first off, you look at the match between Salem Crane and Jaden Mercer. They put on now 3 amazing matches. And what we've talked about in the past, that Jaden Mercer has been one of the emerging stars of the promotion. And the audience reaction has always been kind of interesting when he walks out. It's kind of like when you're watching WWE and you see DIY come out, and the audience kind of at first is kind of like, I don't know how we're supposed to react, but as soon as the match starts and they're in action, you're like, this dude's awesome. You know, and that's with what Jaden Mercer is. And I think with the announcement tonight that Jaden Mercer will be going against Jay Lethal at Water City WrestlingCon, it kind of confirms, you know, the top brass see what amazing talent he has, what great magic he's going to be able to create in front of an audience of 1,000. It's just a great endorsement. And as soon as that announcement came out, and after that match, the audience was definitely behind that decision. And then to also see Salem Crane get the marquee spot going against Nick Nemeth at Con. This is a man that we've been talking about for years. He is star level talent that needs that spotlight. He put on a show a couple years ago, winning the Fatal 4-Way for the title, and this is going to be a great moment for him as well. What those two are going to be able to do, especially when you look at what type of wrestler Nick Nemeth is and the type of wrestler Salem Crane is, those two are going to put on an amazing match. That's going to be an incredible match.
You know, you nailed it. The stars of ACW can go against anybody in the world. They can go against any promotion. Bring in Jay Lethal. Bring in Nick Nemeth. Bring in Andre the Giant, bringing anybody, well, maybe not Andre, okay, but anybody else, ACW is going to hold their own, and you can't top it. And I'm really glad that at WrestlingCon, all of the belt matches, all the championship matches are ACW stars. We don't need an outside guest to get into Water City. There are guys for our belts. We don't need that star power. We can hold our own, and I love that this year because I think it's the first time ever that there hasn't been at least one of the championship matches didn't have a guest star in it, I think. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
Talking about the title matches, we just got done with WrestleMania weekend. We just got done with the entire Finish the Story. When you look at who's on the top of the card with Drake Daniels versus Big Cat, Chris Bogger, this is the story that ACW has been building towards. In the promo tonight, Big Cat talked about his first time in the ring, and we've seen the transformation from him being part of a tag team, and he was this kind of a shy, timid guy to the man that he has become now. Will WrestlingCon be his moment? He's had amazing WrestlingCon moments in the past, getting the tag team titles up as part of Players Cup, winning the Water City Championship at Con. Is this where he will finally be at the top of the mountain? He made the Price is Right reference during his promo as well about the yodeler, but will this be when he's on top of the card? And looking at who, then the promo kind of alluded how Drake Daniels is our Roman Reigns. He's the fourth longest, third or fourth? Third.
You're the one with the list. Huh?
Yes, I know. I'll check it over later. But he's got one of the longest title reigns in ACW Wisconsin history, and for one of the top guys of the company to go after him. Will he be the one to be able to break that streak and to get that title? Will Big Cat become our third Triple Crown winner after Joey Jet Avalon and Adam Grace? Then you look at the matchup between Adam Grace, speaking of Adam Grace, and Colin Brooks. Their rivalry, the chemistry that the two of them are going to have in the ring. I think for the casual fans that are coming to Oshkosh and that don't know ACW Wisconsin that well, I think that's going to be the match that they're going to go, that's awesome. And that's going to be the match that's going to be pulling them in, because what those two are going to be able to do against each other is going to be great. And then finally, you look at the tag team matchups. We have the Baker Boys. You've got Superior. You've got the Champion Curse. You've got Gen Z. That's going to be great. I mean, you saw the spot fest that was in at the latter end of the match, and you know what they're going to be doing. Side note, holy crap, are the Baker Boys looking like brand new men. Every time they get in the ring, Kodiak Baker, that's the best he's looked since he's been with the promotion. Just running the ropes and just the physicality, the length of the match I was going for. These are new men. I mean, they've always been, the big hosses, but they're not just lumbering guys anymore. These are guys that can put on physical matches. Mm-hmm. So, give you three great title matches.
Absolutely. Yeah. Any last thoughts?
Yeah, no, it's that you hit on a good point. Brooks and Grace started here together young. Now they're on the top. Drake, Big Cat, front row. Now they're in the front of the line. Of the eight man in the tag, I think 7 of them are ACW graduates. Six. Sorry, I wasn't sure about Sullivan, but they've been here. They've done the time. We've seen these guys from the beginning to the end, and it's so amazing to see everybody. The top of the card is our guys. Again, I keep going back to that our guys thing, but when you've seen them since they started, they've earned their way to the top. Let Cody finish the story. I love Cody. These guys, I want to see them finish their stories because I've seen it from day one to the end. It's can't top it.
And when you're talking about people that we've seen grow, the people are now just starting to come to the promotion or starting their story. We're looking at Kevon Lee. Again, another amazing outing. The audience is completely behind him. Jimmy Ocean and him put on a great match tonight. And I'm going to put my prediction in right now. He's going to win the Battle Royal. That's the man who I think, and if I wanted to fantasy book this thing, this promotion's Undertaker. That he has the streak going for. If I were fantasy booking, that's how you go. And then you look at the Brooke Tanner, and not only how great she's become, but also the door that she's opened. And some of the biggest pops that we've had have been the people that she's gone against. Tonight, Stacey Shadows returned to ACW Wisconsin. That was a huge moment, a legit hot pop when she came out. And that's the culture that ACW Wisconsin has created, that we have independent talent, independent Midwest talents that get the kind of reactions that we see the big boys get in the major promotions, because we know how great these talents are, what they can do in the ring, and what they mean to our promotion as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't have said it any better than you guys. One final question. Last month, we couldn't be here. I had prior obligations.
With the worst journalism, the worst video. So I want to apologize to you if that is the worst viewed video that you've had because of our. Well, Josh did great. I was a bumbling mess, so we cannot live up to the expertise of AKMan Jones.
I just gotta say, I love the shirts, but did you guys really think what I do is easy? No, it's really easy. All right. Well, great show. Great talking to you guys again, and we'll see you at WrestlingCon.
We didn't even talk about Myles Mason. That's how stacked this card is.
Oh my God.
Hey!